Evening, YouTube. So, I'm gonna do sort of an album review or album comparison. Uh, so, we're gonna take a look at both versions of Fly From Here by Yes. The original from 2011 with Benoit David on vocals, and the new version, Fly From Here Return Trip, from 2018. Two versions of the same album, but two very different albums at the same time. Yes, it's a tough comparison. It's tough deciding which one's better. Really is. So, of course, originally you got Fly From Here medley, consisting of the overture and We Can Fly, Sad Night at the Airfield, Madman at the Screens, Bumpy Ride, and We Can Fly. A huge, great piece of music. Huge, great piece of yes music. If you're a Yes fan, I don't get why you wouldn't absolutely love this album and love every second of the medley. It's just perfect medley, and I just think it's Yes classic. We Can Fly is, really catchy part of it, and Sad Night at the Airfield is a really nice, darker sort of song. Madman at the Screens is cool, and Bumpy Ride's cool, has a really cool guitar riff. We Can Fly reprise, huge, great piece of music by Yes on here. And then you get The Man You Always Wanted Me to Be with Chris Squire on vocals, which is, I love it. I love Chris Squire's voice. Live on the film set, kind of a weird sort of song, but cool. An Hour of Need, really catchy. It's by Steve Howe. Very Steve Howe. Solitaire, Steve Howe instrumental guitar piece. Into the Storm, that's probably my favorite song besides the medley songs on here, is Into the Storm. Really cool song. So this album with Benoit David on lead vocal is a masterpiece, I think. It was a return to form album, a lot like The Ladder from 1999. This is like return to form, 70s and early 80s. Mostly the early 80s period with Trevor Horn on vocals. Because a lot of this was written during the drama era, when Horn and Downs were in Yes the first time. So, about Benoit David. Yes, I love Benoit David. I wish he was still in Yes, but I wish it would have worked out with his voice, and I wish, not that I don't love what John Davison has done, Yes, and you know, his songs on the Heaven and Earth album. But I mean, Benoit David had a great voice, like a great unique voice. Like didn't really sound like, in parts it really does sound like John Anderson. If you're not paying close attention, in parts sounds a bit like Trevor Horn. But lost my train of thought here. Yeah, his vocals. Yeah, been talking about Benoit David's vocals. Yeah, he sounds like Anderson sometimes. He sounds like Horn sometimes, but he sounds mostly like his own singer, like his own unique sound, while still sounding like a Yes singer. But yeah, he has a great voice, and it sucks he started having singing problems, just like John Anderson did, and was forced out of the band. You know, this is a perfect masterpiece, 10 out of 10 album. I rate it just as highly as these and The Ladder are my favorite new era Yes albums. And this is among my favorites. I mean, this is, I think, a perfect album from start to finish. And then 2018, it'd be real nice for a drama reunion, but no more Chris Squire, so let's just make Trevor Horn redo the vocals on Fly From Here and change it up a little bit and call it Fly From Here Return Trip. So here's Fly From Here Return Trip from 2018. Now this is a very different album, like completely different. Like there's bits of songs shortened and bits of songs made longer, extended. There's overdubs you don't hear on the original, and alternate lyrics and extended lyric bits, and it's all kinds of stuff. A bonus track. So Trevor Horn's vocals on this album, great. I mean, it's very, very different. Like Benoit David, he had such a much younger, of course, and precise voice, which sounded excellent. I think it was just the voice Yes needs, really. With no more John Anderson. But Trevor Horn really delivers this really with the same passion. I mean, this is Fly From Here. I mean, the medley, he wrote a lot of it, and him and Downs, and and I like the way his vocal sounds on it. It's like slightly more raw sounding on the vocals, I guess, and some parts, like on some of the quieter bits and stuff. But yeah, the original Fly From Here had very nice young voice. This one has a very nice authoritative voice, I think, with Trevor Horn. And I think they both did an excellent job at singing. Yeah, there's differences all throughout the medley. Parts slightly shortened. Which I didn't even know till I didn't even realize till I got the CD and compared the time listings next to the original. I didn't know they'd shortened bits of the medley. And on The Man You Always Wanted Me to Be, Trevor Horn's vocals sound really nice, mixed with Chris Squire's lead vocal. Really nice performance, and really nicely redone. Life on a Film Set, he does excellent job on. Hour of Need it's the full version with the intro and outro. And this part of the album is very interesting, from tracks 9 to 11. It's like almost an extended concept song, piece, medley thing of Steve Howe material. You get the full version of Hour of Need with Steve Howe, I forgot to mention, sings co-lead vocal on this song. There's no lead vocalist, but Steve Howe does co-lead vocals on it. And it's a very Steve Howe song, and the intro is very cool, very nice, and the outro is completely excellent. Very epic guitar solo by Steve Howe. Surprised they cut it off the original, but I get why, because of time restraints or whatnot. Over release of material at once. Well, hey, I forgot. There's Tales from Topographic Oceans. This is the band that did Topographic Oceans, so they'll release anything of any length. But yeah, this bit of the album is very interesting. There's Steve Howe material. So it goes into the extended Hour of Need to Solitaire, which is the one track on the album there's zero difference in, as far as I know. Don't Take No for an Answer, that's the bonus song by Steve Howe on vocals. And yeah, very nice way to end the Steve Howe suite. This is a song from the original Fly From Here sessions that got dropped, later to be released on here. And very nice, catchy song. Again, I'm surprised they cut it from the original. It's a very nice bonus on here, and I think it fits really well into the whole Steve Howe thing, the Hour of Need and Solitaire, and then Don't Take No for an Answer. The sequencing on this is very good. Yeah, very catchy song, Don't Take No for an Answer. Very nice, chill, laid back sort of song. Nice keyboard and excellent guitar solos. Excellent guitar work. Again, chill, nice song. And then Into the Storm, a great delivery by Horn. Like I said, one of my favorite songs on the album. Favorite is probably my favorite besides Fly From Here medley. So which one do I like better? The answer is, or which one do I recommend you getting? And the answer is, get ready for this, the answer is both. Yes, you heard me, both. First of all, you need the original version of it, obviously, with the great Benoit David on vocal. I mean, he does an excellent job. Really excellent. Yeah, he's just does a perfect job on the singing on it. And you need Fly From Here, Return Trip. With Trevor Horn on vocals, because it's a very different album. And it's very hard to tell which one's better, because I love the perfect young sound of Benoit David's vocals, and I think it's a perfect fit for Yes. But at the same time, this is a classic Yes lineup from the Drama lineup, the same drama lineup as the Drama lineup, with Trevor Horn on, in addition to Trevor Horn on lead vocals. So, I mean, both of these are essential Yes and essential prog CDs. I mean, one of the best albums easily of last decade, and one of the best prog albums of past decade. I mean, complete masterpiece. Fly From Here by Yes. Yeah, it's seriously, you need both versions. I don't think one is better than the other. I think both these albums are perfect in their own right. And I think both of these are absolute masterpieces, absolute perfection. You need both these albums. Fly From Here and Fly From Here, Return Trip by Yes. You need both these albums. Yeah, I love both these albums equally, very, very, very much. Yeah, I love these albums. I love Fly From Here. I love Yes. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, that's my riff on these two very similar and very different Yes albums. Fly From Here and Fly From Here, Return Trip. Get both of them. Dude, I like one better than the other. Get both of them. That's my thoughts. So, yeah. See you on another video. Thanks for watching if you made it to the end, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.